Your daughter is named Wyatt, which is, I think, a very cool name.
Nice.
Are you going to go with a unique name for your son?
We have a name dialed in that we've had for a while, but you know the problem is if you get the name too soon, suddenly there's slight trepidation around the name. And so like the other day, Mila was like, "So what? You still like the name?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, why was it the high pitch? Yeah. Like why wasn't it the low pitch? Yeah. And then we were like, why? And then I was like, well, you like the name, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, wait, why did you say it like that? And so now we're like, maybe we don't like the name, even though we both love the name.
Right.
So I think we have a name.
Was there a name that you came up with, but it got nixed, that you think is cool?
There was a rallying cry from a collective that believed in the name Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
I'm an Iowan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hawkeye.
I have a kid named Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
And it's like MASH. Like he could be a doctor.
Yeah.
Because on MASH.
Well, Hawkeye's got so many great, it's just such a great, cool name.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye Kutcher.
Hawkeye Kutcher.
Yeah.
Didn't fly.
No.
Didn't get across the Mila threshold.
No.
It like came to the threshold, but then it got knocked down.
The big problem I found, my wife and I found this, I don't know if you experienced this, Andy, but is you come up, one of the people in the couple comes up with a name, and it's a really good name, and the other one says, like, I had a really good name. I like the name Miles. And my wife is like, I knew a Miles. He was an asshole. And we're like,
that happens. But that's a real thing.
Who cares?
That's
I don't
a real
care
thing.
That you once knew a Miles. Why should we let that guy
It's a real thing. That is a real thing.
Yeah.
You don't want like names of people that remind you of people that used to beat you up.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, but I was wondering if it's a really good name, and she's like, yeah, he worked at a checkout counter, and he always put the fruit at the bottom. It's out. It's like, no, that's not a good enough reason.
Yeah, that's not a good enough reason.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it has to be like some egregious thing where it's like they were really a jerk.
Yeah, like they murdered. That to me is you don't name your, son after a murderer.
Or people that beat up babies. Like this is no children named after baby
No one
beater.
goes around beating up babies.
There are some people apparently that do that.
No one does that. There's no one around that's like, give me a baby, I'll get you. Where are you, baby?
I'll fight any baby in this bar.